Here this evening.
For Boston, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gonzalez moves over. One down. Here's Mookie Betts. His line against Justin Verlander. He has been silent. 0 for 13. Smoke toward the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single. Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Betts is on the move. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out. So he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Springer. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Standing in, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Altuve.
Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Coming to the plate now, George Springer. Here comes the first pitch.
Springer.
Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. And this is on the ground for Kinsler at second. Throw to first in plenty of time in the second. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So striding forward now, Eduardo Nunez is lined against Justin Verlander. He's a .333 hitter. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Fouled off.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Hard ground ball to third. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Stepping up now, Jackie Bradley Jr. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And a dive, but he's back in. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Pitch inside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. The 1-1. Is strike two swinging.
1-2.
Line towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning. At the plate, Sandy Leon is lined against Justin Verlander. He's just 2 for 9. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Carlos Correa. Set to lead off the home half of the second. Way out in front. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1. First offering on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So digging in now, Evan Gattis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Gonzalez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 0-2 the count to Evan Gattis. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Into the corner and slicing foul. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Bats on the run. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the. Next up for the Red Sox, Ian Kinsler, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. High and deep to right center. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Put something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Springer is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. In now, Mookie Betts. He reached on a single in his first try. Now, he tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. He's in there. A called strike 3. Leading off the inning, Josh Reddick, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Late that time for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Pulled toward right center field. Bradley is there. 1 away.
Batting ninth.
So striding in, Brian McCann. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. The 2-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And that misses ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And the changeup is way low that time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout. There's 1 away. First pitch on its way from Verlander. A ball and no strikes. Not close. It's 2-0. Devers is a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one. Fly ball right down the line in left, and they can't run it down. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
How about it?
Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. He singled his last time up. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down in this. Striding in once again, Alex Bregman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll step off and try again. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Devers into foul territory. And no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
0-2.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
George Springer.
Up around the face. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Hey. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The batter, number 1.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Correa.
Grounded back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is stepping up to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. to lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. One 0 pitch is a circle change, swung on and missed, 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Dribbled to the right side. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And that one swung on and missed, 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in now, Sandy Leon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And 1 count, and the pitch. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Oh, he might not. This ball's kicked out there. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. There is a haunt him after all. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, and maybe a little.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
High chopper over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now the Astros designated hitter, Evan Gattis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Bradley is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolute.
The 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
J.D. Martinez.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
2-2. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Back goes Reddick to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Digging in, Mickey Betts. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Popped him up. Bregman in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track. So coming to the plate, Josh Reddick. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. So 1 away now for Brian McCann. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get him out.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Jose Altuve.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he struck him out, so it might be. Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Here now the 2-2. High pop-up. Verlander is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. At the plate, Sandy Leon. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. The throw into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Ready now, Ian Kinsler, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And the Astros are in business to start the inning. A leadoff triple. Here's George Springer. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
Springer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Kinsler's got it. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Evan Gattis now standing in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. On its way is pitch number 75. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for a hit. Into the box, Yuli Gurriel. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. To short. The tag, and he is out. Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Smoke toward third. And there's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line toward right center, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. He's around first, heading for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Stepping into the box, Rafael Devers. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot. Now following the 2-out double. Hit out toward second, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the... Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2 balls and a strike now. Called strike 2.
2-2 now.
Another 2-2 offering. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. Kinsler's there for it. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Just got a piece up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs...
And the right fielder is there to... Standing in, Eduardo Nunez will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Hard hit to first. Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? On to second, but the throw is wide. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Sandy Leon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind the catcher. Let's see if this guy...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away. So stepping in, Ian Kinsler, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard on the ground towards short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Altuve for 1. Relay to first in. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 the count. Craig Kimbrell takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Now at the plate, George Springer. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. No balls and a strike to count. Popped him up. Kinsler has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's 1 for 3. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do anything. From him really showed a lot in this one.
The final line score for our ball game.
Closing in on first. Into the box now, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman. Jose Altuve.
And he'll step off and try again. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Now he'll step off and rethink this. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
This one's flared toward left center. In there, a base hit. Now to the plate, Alex Bregman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 0-1 delivery. A pitch out. The throw. On a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Here's George Springer. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's just 1 for 6. Drilled right back up the middle. Torres picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And now prior to the 3-1, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Swing and a drive, and a ball sent out to deep left center field. This is into the bullpen, a home run. Next for New York, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Missed with a slider. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gleyber Torres. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. 1 strike now from Cole. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Correa backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Striding in, Gary Sanchez. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball. Leading off the inning, Carlos Correa, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Carlos Correa.
Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Carlos Correa becomes the first out of the inning. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 1 for 2. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. The 2-2 one more time. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Count is 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Neil Walker. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Neil Walker.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. 1-1. Skied into very shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. 1 away. At the plate, Miguel Andujar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Andujar.
High and deep to left center field. Back goes Springer at the track. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is in there. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game, if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. Cole gets the sign. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Breaking ball, and he gets the inning. Now in the box, Yuli Gurriel. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Into center field. Line drive base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's hitting .429. Here's a high pop-up. Walker is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Brian McCann. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And it's fouled away. Check swing grounder to the right side. This will get foul for strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's another 0-2. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Gurriel stands at first with 1 out. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 2 down. Back to the top of the order now. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. Swinging a ground ball to third. Endujar fields it cleanly. And a high throw, but he's able to keep anchored on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Left fielder.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Correa loves it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Aaron Hicks.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Hot shot down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he'll reach second now with one away. Giancarlo Stanton now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now batting.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a slider on the inside for strike one. Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Now batting, Gleyber Torres.
Number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. And now the runner breaks for the plate. And the squeeze was on, but this one will get foul. Runners are at second and third with one down. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. There's ball 4. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Long throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Ready for another chance? Alex Bregman as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off well.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Center fielder.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Line towards center field. Hicks is there. 2 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Correa, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Correa, sometimes called Show Rea, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Standing in, Luke Voigt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now here it comes. check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Aaron Hicks is on deck. Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead. Full sets. First pitch on its way. Drilled to first. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Evan Gattis. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Walker onto the grass, 1 away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4 from the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Gurriel behind the ball and 2 strikes. Gonzalez leads off first with 1 away. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. He popped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play and foul. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Here's Neil Walker. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Neil Walker.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Grounded to the right. Oh, beautiful dive. He goes to first. Got him. Here's Miguel Andujar now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Brian McCann.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. Ready with another 0-2. And that is swung on and missed as McCann is retired for the first out. Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. A pitch out. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. The 1-0. Misses off the plate.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
On to first. Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Hard hit ball to short. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Altuve for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So striding forward now, Aaron Hicks. He went down on strikes last time up. Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Called strike 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Altuve to his right. He has it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Giancarlo Stanton now, runner in scoring position with two gone. Here comes the first pitch. Now a pitch out as they might have smelled the squeeze that time. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Really getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Full count now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Ready for another shot now. Gleyber Torres, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored, and this will get in there too late. He's in there at third. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 7-0. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 8-0, and he's safe. Stepping up now, Neil Walker. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Springer to the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Here's George Springer. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch on its way. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Here's Carlos Correa now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Andujar brings it in, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Evan Gattis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and into the box now, Miguel Andujar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luke Voigt has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Voigt is retired, and there's one away. Here's Brett Gardner now. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. High and deep to right center. Back goes Reddick to the track, to the wall, and it's gone. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our tops player of the game.
When you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you did.
Baseball. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And a good throw gets him one gone. So digging in now, George Springer. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got a batting average of .444. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Tanaka into his motion. Here's the 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. In now, Alex Bregman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball. A bit too low. The 1-0. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Off speed pitch, good for strike 2. The 2-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Springer coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. Not great. He's 1 for 8. He's set and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Stanton aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one just missed outside. McCutcheon is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Hard on the ground towards short. That'll be a base hit as well as it's through into left, and they've got something cooking here in the bottom of the first. So striding in, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the runner will score from second. The relay throw, and now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between third and home. Stepping up to the plate, Gleyber Torres.
Number 25.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. Reddick has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Brett Gardner. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He's 0 for 4. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Gardner is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days, there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this. But man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. Now it's 2-0.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 1 for 5. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the first run and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more.
That's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in, Luke Voigt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sliders in for a strike. One out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Short, hit hard. Correa scoops it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Neil Walker. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. Not great. He's 1 for 8. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. The 1-1. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
That's a great job at keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called. And leading off the inning, Yuli Gurriel. And they'll need him to get something going here. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground. Ball to the left side.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Josh Reddick. First pitch of the at-bat. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Tanaka's ready. Here it is on 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. First offering on its way. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hard liner to center field. Hicks will get there, and he puts it away to. So coming to the plate, Aaron Hicks. As we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Hard hit at third. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He reached on a single in his first truck. Pitch outside, the throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Popped him up. Gurriel in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back. Riding in once again, Andrew McCutchen. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. 4-1. Runner breaks for third. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. And recall he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple. And now confusion here with two men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get an out here. And a good decision on the throw as he is meat at third base. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. Missed with a slider. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Sent fouled again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. Seared down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
I understand why.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is McCutchen. One down. Digging in to try it again, George Springer. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Tanaka into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. This is line to left. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. Stepping in, Alex Bregman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pitch outside, the throw. Springer, the runner at second with one away. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Oh, it looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through. A base hit. Stepping in, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Tyler White will bat next, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Oh, and he misses it. Striding in for Houston, Marwin Gonzalez. He got on top of one. First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely. So stepping in, Yuli Gurriel, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. McCutcheon is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Ready now, Miguel Andujar. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Third baseman.
Hit hard on the ground is short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Into the box, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. First time up, he went down looking.
Walker.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Hit down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's 4-2, and he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Springer. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The relay, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Giancarlo Stanton. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3. Popped him up. Gurriel is there, and the side is retired. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Andujar trying to get there, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So one away now for Brian McCann. Tanaka sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Altuve. He flew out in his last at-bat. Bounced towards the second baseman. Gloved by Walker. And the throw just does beat him at the bat. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Now here's the pitch.
Andrew McCutchen.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Hard on the ground towards short, and McCutchen has himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. McCutchen gets his lead at first, nobody out. On the move again from first. Pitch outside, the throw. And they will not get McCutchen here. He's in safely at second base. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And a fastball just a bit up.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner.
Thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. Runners breaking for the plate. Now a bunt attempt here. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit on the ground to short. Correa takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Next up for the Stros, George Springer. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Number 4.
And they start him out away with a called strike. Skied into straightaway right. McCutchen is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Tanaka into his motion. Here's the 0-2. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Hit in the air to center field. Hicks is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. Singled homer run in his last time up. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Two runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, standing in, Luke Voigt. No hits to this point, and he'll step off. Colin McHugh enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. First offering on its way. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. McHugh, 30 years of age. He was taken in the 18th round during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Struck him out. Here's Neil Walker, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Neil Walker.
Now here's a ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Missed with a breaking ball. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Tyler White will bat next. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a boop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Tanaka pauses. Here's the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. Into the box now, Josh Reddick. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Comes set, and the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Leading off with the Yankees. Designated hitter, Giancarlo.
A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
3-0 now. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Nope.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate, couldn't get the batter to fish.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he struck him out. Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastballs.
3-1 to him now. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Next for New York, Gleyber Torres. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of it.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. And he'll step off and try and reset. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Here's George Springer. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Right side, hit hard. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Digging in, Alex Bregman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Grounded to first. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. Striding in, Carlos Correa. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Smoke on the ground up the middle. Torres scoops it up, and a fine play there up the middle. At the plate, Brett Gardner. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Hector Rondon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Correa over to his left. And quickly there are 2 away. Now in the box, Luke Voigt. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Greg Bird will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. He slaps that one away and the count will be 0-1. Just a bit late and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off.
And we'll have to leave. Now the Astros designated hitter, Tyler White. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And this one is gone. A home run. Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. It was a walk. Tommy Canley, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Canley has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Hits this one hard the other way. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in, Josh Reddick. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Zach Britton takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Sinker's in there, no balls and a strike. Pickoff move to second, and he will thankfully make it back to second as he almost got caught out there. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Britton pauses. Here's the first pitch. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? The second for 1. No, it's right past him. And he'll make it to 3rd safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only 1 gone. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. Both the tying and Chad Green answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone, 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jose Altuve is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. He's safe at the plate, and that ties the ball game in the top of the 9th. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Strikes him out on a good pitch. So settling in now, Neil Walker. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swung on and missed, 1-1. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Altuve has it. And that's out number 1. Ready for another chance. Aaron Hicks. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Another 0-2 coming. And the changeup is way low that time.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And that's the second out. Standing in, Andrew McCutchen. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. 1-0 the count. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Now the 3-2 pitch. A little bouncer. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike. Here's Carlos Correa now. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Strategy. Forward now. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The tag, and he's out. Great job adjusting to the throw and applying the tag in time. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92.
A swing and a miss. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Roberto Osuna comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw gets him at first, and that was a magnificent play. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First pitch to him. Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Missed with a breaking ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Bregman over to his right, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Yuli Gurriel. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. Andujar's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Skied into straightaway right. McCutchen is under it. And that ends the inning. Here's Miguel Andujar now as he's set to get the bottom of the 11th started. Swing and a miss on the slurve. Strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a slurve is looked at here for strike 2. Hard hit ball to second. There is Altuve. And there's 1 away. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. His career history with Roberto Osuna, he's 1 for 4. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 ripped down the line. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away. Now time is called, and with the potential winning run out there at second, they'll get a little more speed out there to perhaps score on a base hit. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 late that time for a strike.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you've got to be ready for the heat.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with 2 gone now. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.